Good morning, and I hope that you guys are doing very well. Welcome to Shave in Solitude. Thank you for spending time with me once a week where I release weekly videos. So, today's video is going to be a review of a razor called as the Guido. The Guido Razor was a collab between a fellow YouTuber called as John. He has a channel called as Stubble Meets Steel, and the collab was with Mike from Alpha Shaving Works. If you guys have been in this space for some time, you'll know that Mike makes some awesome razors. And I really wanted to pick up what John created because John is one of the very few YouTube channels that I really like. He seems like a very nice and genuine guy. So when John released this a couple of months back, I picked it up, and I think from a pure value point of view, it's phenomenal. So what you get is the razor. The knurling on this is really, really nice. You also get a stand with it. And then to make matters even sweeter, apart from the closed comb, you get the open comb as well. So you're getting the open comb, you're getting the closed comb and the razor, as well as the stand. All together, I paid I think around 88.88 plus shipping costs. Right now in the month of May 2025, Mike released a second run for this particular razor. I think that is sold out as well. But I will leave a link below my video where you can go and you can sign up for the next batch that he's going to release. For the purposes of the shave today, going with the same theme, Ariana and Evans, as you guys know, make some of the very best soaps. And this is one of their best bases, I believe. It's called as Daniel Malu. I have not used this soap, but I am sure it's going to be phenomenal. And along with that, we will use the matching aftershave splash. In terms of the blade that we are going to be using today, we are going to use the Gillette Silver Blue. I typically have not had very good luck with this blade, but when I commented on one of John's videos saying that I'm going to review his razor, he said pair it with this, it pairs really well. So let's give it a try. In terms of building the lather, we are going to be using the Captain's Choice copper bowl and AP Shave Co brush. I will leave links to all of this below my video. So let's get started with the shave. So we are going to go ahead, we are going to take out a little bit of the shave soap. As you can see, Peter goes ahead and completely fills up these jars to the brim. I have shared with you guys my thoughts on why I scoop out and I lather, primarily because I'm a little scared personally of my soaps probably going bad in case I directly enter a wet brush into the soap. So I will go ahead, I'll take this out. This is approximately maybe around a gram. I'm going to put it into the shaving bowl, build up the lather, and we'll be back once the lather is ready. Alright, we are ready. We have gone ahead and built up the lather. This is all that I will need. I've got enough in the brush. So let's wet the face. Let's get started. I'm working with around 2 days of growth. Alright, let's get started. So the very first thing that you'll do is spread the shaving soap all over the face in a nice uniform manner. Once you've done that, then splay the brush and start to rub the shaving soap on your skin. feel this can use a little bit more water. So I'm just going to dip a little bit of the brush, put it on the face, spread the water around. Alright, let's even it out. There you go, we are in a good place. A lot of lather still inside the brush, and if I need more, there's enough here, just like you guys saw. Just with a little bit of spoonful is all that you need. So we've got the blade loaded up. Blade reveal on both the sides is perfect. Let's heat up the water. Let's heat up the razor under the water, and let's get started. All right, pass number 1 with the grain. Remember, gents, again, the pressure has to be minimal. If you need to balance it, you can use your pinky finger. It definitely helps you. And then let the razor just glide. Wow, superb. Lot of stubble. Lot of stubble again. Switch over to the other side. Once one side is full, perfect. Awesome. Let's wash up. Let's come back for the second pass. All right, pass number 1 done. Let's lather up again. Alright, let's do pass number 2. Across the grain. Again, pressure, minimal. Use your pinky finger to balance it in case you need to. So the way that I normally see that it works for me is pinky finger here and put a couple of fingers towards the top so that you can balance the whole thing out. Let's start. As always, Peter's A&E soaps are some of the best that you can get in the wet shaping world. Alright, second pass done. Let's wash up and come back. Okay, we're back. To be honest, if you have sensitive skin, I think this is the time that you can stop. You're good. You'll be able to get along with your day. Yeah, my hair in this area is a little dark, a little more dark than the rest of the grays that I have. That's why it shows up. But if you have sensitive skin, my suggestion to you at this point of time would be just stop. You don't need to do more. You'll be able to get through your day. But you know how we are, we're going to definitely do the third pass. So let's get started. This time I am going to take a little bit more foam from the shaving bowl. Still enough left. Again guys, like I showed you, with just approximately 1 gram of product. You don't need so much, you don't need too much. Alright, I think we are ready for pass number 3. Against the grain. So when you guys are doing this pass, remember, if you feel it tugging, just ride the cap. So if you're going like this and you feel, oh, you know what, it's too much, just tilt it so that more of the cap touches your face and less of the blade. This is cutting through my hair like butter. It's phenomenal. Okay. Right, now comes the tricky part. Awesome. Remember, this is where, apart from an excellent razor, having an excellent soap definitely helps. Okay, let's wash up, let's see how we did. Okay, let's take a look. We have my typical areas. It needs a touch of pass. Okay. chop. So typically, as you guys see, whichever are my problem areas, I try to use air to blow up that area so that then the razor can slide across it and get those small little hairs. But remember, whenever you're doing a blade buffing, keep the pressure minimal. Alright, we're done. Let's wash up. Let's take a final look at how you've done. Alright, we've done a hot and a cold water rinse. Let's take a look at how the shave was. My typical areas. A little bit of stinging. That's normal. But as you guys can see and hear, there's no hair left. It was a great shave. So let's leave the alum on for 30 seconds. Let's wash it off. All right. We have washed off the alum. Let's pat our face dry. Let's apply the aftershave splash. Big bottle, but you don't need too much. Wonderful. Alright, we're back with my final thoughts on the Guido Razor, a collab between John from Stubble Meets Steel and Steve Tinter from Alpha Shaving Works. Overall, I think it's an excellent razor if you can pick it up. For under $100 as of May 2025, I think it's a phenomenal value with the two plates that you get, open and closed, and the razor stand along with the razor. I think it's a great value. The razor is made extremely well. Couple of things that you need to keep in mind. One is the razor is made of brass. Now, brass as a metal is softer than a metal like steel. So yes, as you use it, you will get a few scuffs here and there. That's normal. Number two is brass is a little bit tougher to wipe off, oil stains and stuff like that with a regular dirty towel. So just keep that in mind. Last thing is the brass will change color over time. Patina is the process. That will happen. It's absolutely natural. If you want to maintain it, you can use some kind of brass polish to go ahead and maintain your brass razor. But overall, John, excellent collab. Steve, thank you for making this. And I think once people use the razor that you've made, they will be open to buying more razors from you. Excellent piece of work. So I hope this review helped you guys. I hope all of you guys have a wonderful week ahead. If you liked what you saw, if this helped you, please comment. Please tell me what you liked about the video, what you didn't. What is it that you'd like changed? Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for spending the time with me. You all have a great week ahead.